Greetings everyone! Today we will introduce you to our new and improved game Space War 3, done by the coders Maryam, Noura and me, Naama. Welcome to Space War 3.
Now you might be wondering about our game. Our game is a defense space game that's a twist on space tactical shooter games. So instead of just typical shooting of aliens, you are defending the spaceship using the help of our asteroid shooting skills from exploding in outer space.
Regarding the source code, we found two extremely helpful resources. One with the main menu source code and the other with the game's source code. First, let's start with the main menu source code. From lines 1 to 2, we imported the libraries Pygame and Button. Then, from lines 4 to 14, we initialized the game by setting the game caption, adding the dimensions, the background, and the font. After that, the player button and the options button was defined, from their positioning to color. Finally, the three buttons were created using the button class, which is here in another tab. For the game code itself, the beginning is pretty similar to the menu's code. First, we imported the three libraries needed: Turtle, Math, and Random. Then, from lines 10 to 15, we initialized the interface of the game by adding the specific dimensions, adding the background color, and adding our background picture of choice. And from lines 17 to 69, we registered the shapes with the Turtle library, like the player, which is the spaceship, and the asteroids, which are the things you need to shoot. The missile, however, was created by us from lines 70 to 95. We were able to register, customize, and fire the missile. Lastly, from line 96 to 170, we wrote the score on the interface, set the keyboard shortcuts or bindings, started the main game loop, and included many details that contributed to the game's outcome. All in all, the code included things we knew, such as defining a function, the if statement, for and while loops, and a lot more functions that were specifically created for Turtle. Similar to the registration of the spaceship and asteroids, the missile was created by us, the coders. We made this missile to create an even more entertaining and amusing experience than the player had before. As you can see, we first start off by forming an empty list in line 71. Then from line 73 to 85, we take advantage of the Turtle library and customize the missile, including the shape, speed, color, and more. And lastly, from lines 87 to 93, they directly focus on the player being able to shoot the asteroid using the missile. In other words, firing the missile. Some pictures or GIFs we added were the background, which is the space with stars scattered, and the ending picture, which is the game over sign. Other illustrations, like the spaceship, asteroids, and missile, were registered by Turtle in the code.
The starting interface of the game includes a start, options, and quick button. When you press on start, you enter the space war. When you press on the options button, you will read a guide about the game. And finally, you will exit the game when you press quit. The game screen includes the background GIF of the game, the asteroids, the yellow missiles that help get rid of the asteroids, and the spaceship which shoots the missiles.
We hope the wait wasn't too long. Here is the full gameplay of our game Space War 3, along with the explanation. When you press the play button, it directs you to enter the space war. To rotate the spaceship, you have to press on the left or right keys on your keyboard. To fire the missile and shoot the asteroids, you have to click on the up key. As shown, the score increases by 10 each time you hit the asteroids. In addition, the farther this game goes, and the higher your score gets, the faster the asteroids approach the spaceship. So you have to be careful and don't worry if you lose, because practice makes perfect.
Problems and solutions. While creating this game, we faced multiple challenges, issues, and solutions to them. These challenges included: first, we had trouble adding the GUI to Replit as the library was not installing, but we fixed this problem by using the Pygame option on Replit. We also faced trouble adding images and backgrounds to customize our game. But with the help of YouTube, we figured out that we should download the images first onto our desktops, then into Replit.
As you can see, we created a sketch of the visualization we had for the game before we created the interface. Then we brought the sketch to life using the needed resources like Replit, YouTube, and Procreate. From the last time you have seen this game, there were many updates added to it, including a fully created main menu with the play, options, and quit buttons, yellow missiles that were created by us, and we also changed the color of the asteroids from red to blue to fit our color palette. And finally, one of my personal favorite features that we added was that we changed the speed of the asteroids to the difficulty level as the game goes on.
We used multiple resources to create this game, which included YouTube, GitHub, and Replit.
Welcome to
our creative world
in Space War 3. Can't wait for you guys to play. Do you have any questions? Feel free to ask us on our Gmail, spacewar3@gmail.com. Mission accomplished! Thank you for watching and we hope you enjoyed.